Hey y'all, it's me, Dr. VMD, and I'm back with a really brief video. This one I'm really excited about. It is for the Sephora holiday sale, which is going on right now. So starting October 28th, Rouge members get 20% off. On Tuesday, VIBs will get 15%, and then on Thursday, Beauty Insiders can get 10%. So I'm gonna give you a couple of my recommendations. It's actually like a 5 item or 5 genre tag that I'm going to participate in. So of course you all know I love all things beauty, always have. That's just a part of who I am. So I'm gonna try to make this really brief, even though I know I won't meet the 90-second deadline. So I think that the whole point in this type of sale is to really exploit the discount. And so the ways in which you should do that, if you haven't done it this year, the next year, just start to prepare for it. If you purchase a lot of things online, even if it's Walmart or Target or any of those kind of things, excuse me, make sure that you are registered for Rakuten or Top Cash Back, and then you can use those points or dollars and trade them out for gift cards and use those on top of the discount that you're going to currently have. If you're a Rouge member, and I'm not sure about the others, but I know for sure Rouge, you can hold your points and then cash those out for gift cards. The last gift card that I got, I think I got KLE Love Fest, but you know, you can get $100 gift cards, multiple, if you're stacking those close to the sale, because there are expiration dates on those gift cards. I digress. So my point is that I think it's better to get bigger ticket items, because that's where you're really getting a discount and they're bang for the buck. And those are the things that I'm going to feature. I have some things, other things integrated in here, but for the most part, some of these are going to be what we would consider to be high dollar items. But I think that that is where, you know, you really get the biggest value for your money. So we're going to start top down, I guess, like from the head. So this is the Dyson Styler. I love this thing. I actually got this from Ulta, and it is pricey. It's kind of super pricey, but I had $300 in Ulta points, like, that I could redeem. Plus I had Ulta gift cards that that I gotten for, I think, the holiday. This is maybe 2 years old, it may be a year old, but Dyson is always coming out with the different attachments. So this kind of kit came with it, and as you see, there are a ton of attachments, and I've accrued some other ones over time. So even for my natural hair, not if I'm styling protective wigs or sew-ins, but for my natural hair, you can blow dry. I actually did order the blow dry comb as a part of the things that I ordered for this sale. There's a round brush attachment. There are a ton of curling wands, which I have a lot of these. Lots of different sizes. There's one that's on there. This is for flyaways, and this is a dryer attachment, but I ordered the dryer comb attachment. Highly recommend this. Super easy to use. I use it all the time, and it gives you really sort of that airbrushed look that you want. Next up, these are my favorites. So y'all know I would say I'm a skincare aficionado. I love skincare. If I had to do it all over again from a medicine standpoint, I would definitely do dermatology. So these are pricey. These are from Dr. Dennis. These are the boxes, Spectralite, and these use LED technology. So LED is something that was sort of discovered by NASA, and it was initially used for wound healing and to treat inflammatory processes. So that's why this is such a cool thing. So these employ red and blue light. And so the red light is for anti-aging, wrinkles, thinning of the skin to some extent. It's supposed to boost collagen. I love this thing, but I haven't been using it in quite a while. I've had this for a minute, and as you see, I have some areas that I need to touch up. I was going to do this video yesterday, but I was running around looking for some sterile, non-preserved saline to reconstitute Botox. I do my Botox usually once a year, every 18 months, and I may do a little bit of dermal filler, which is something I've been doing professionally since residency. And I do personally, I inject myself because I trust myself more than anybody else. So this is the one for the body. I don't have acne, so red light, anti-aging. Blue light is more so for acne, can kill the bacteria associated with acne. So I do sometimes have acne here on my chest or other parts of my body, maybe my back, and so I use this one for that. These things are awesome. They are pricey, but they're amazing. So if I counted those as one and the styler as one, then we're 2 down. Next up, let's just do fragrance, and I'll try to do that really briefly. I see we're already at the 5-minute mark, so I apologize. I do recommend getting samplers because you're getting 20% off, and Sephora has those samplers that you can test. They're like 5 to 10 testers, and then you take it in and get a 1-ounce product. I think that's a great thing, but most of my scents don't come from Sephora. All the things I want from Sephora I feel like I already have, but I'll share some things that I think are really good bangs for the buck. So I'm a fan to some extent of the House of Killian. I wear some of their scents, and I think these are great additions to your arsenal if you love fragrance. So every year they come out with a different one. I'm not sure what they have this year, but this one is the black purse spray. It's magnetized, which is really heavy, very nice. And the other one is the red one. I think that one was the one from last year. And then I have a gold one. I don't know where that one is. So I'll tell you the scents that are in both because the kids have the same scents. It may be different this year, but I don't think so. So Bamboo Harmony, Moonlight in Heaven, Good Girl Gone Bad, which I like. Love Don't Be Shy, I also like. Rolling in Love, Straight to Heaven, I like. Black Phantom, I like. Bamboo Harmony is you know, it's cool. And Moonlight in Heaven, both of those are. But I don't reach for those that frequently. I think I've mentioned before that one of my favorites right now is Angel Share by Killian. This is my second bottle. Love this. This is a really good scent, and it's really in the family of the things that I typically like, but that's something you could definitely get from Sephora. Valentino, I like this scent. That's like my third bottle of that. I don't know how much I'll wear that in the fall, but it's definitely a good spring summer scent. YSL Libre, I've talked about this before. The Burberry Pink is good. Twilly by Hermes is also another good one. I'm just going to speed through these because I've already talked about them before. I'm not a big Tom Ford fan, but I love Metalique. It's something about this. I love this, and it smells great on me, or I perceive that it smells great on me. The last 3 are going to be some of my favorites. Kayali Vanilla 28. This is one I keep going back for. I love Kayali. I mentioned that they're great accoutrements, and they can elevate, bring up or down a scent. Like Metalique, I often add Vanilla 28 with that. It just takes it to another place. So Coco Noir, this is a great date night scent. I haven't had very many of those recently, but it's a good date scent. This is an old standard. I've loved this scent forever. Probably, I don't know. I know I've probably worn this more than a decade. I used to love Gucci Bamboo, and then this Chanel Otandra. So I usually get the body lotion and the spray. I'm a person that layers, and rarely do I layer the same scent. I usually find a note that's in there and really pull that out. But for this, I wear the the Chanel Chance lotion as well. Up next, so that's going to be 3. Yeah. So body oils. Now I own a system called Levo, which allows you to infuse your own oils and butter. And I have found, I think I've shared multiple times that I'm an eczema sufferer, and I found that CBD oils really work very good for me when I'm having a flare. Right now I'm having something going on my hand, as you can see, and so I've been treating it with these 600 milligrams of hemp CBD. Both of these are hemp-based CBDs, and they're kind of pricey, so this will be a good time to get those. But because I'm not going to be making my own CBD oil, but I'm going to try to make an oil that has a bunch of butters that I know work really well for me, and I'm going to use olive oil as probably my carrier oil. I'm going to add a little bit of clove. I digress. These 2 are really good. This is St. Jane Luxury Body Serum, but it's really an oil, and then Prima. As you see, I use, I bought multiple bottles of those. I really do think that they are worth it. Okay, so the last 2 things that I'm going to talk about are going to be makeup. I'm going to show you just a couple of items that I would probably get from a makeup standpoint if I didn't already have those. I've shared before that this tint from YSL called New is one of my favorites. I wear 17 and 18, and I mix those 2. It's like a tinted moisturizer, but it's really great. And then Danessa Myricks. I use a lot of her products. Love Danessa Myricks, but this Yummy Skin Balm, I think is what it is amazing. I just use this by itself. Sometimes I'll set it with powder, more than likely not. If you have a Sephora that has Chanel in it, the Chanel bronzer, I know a lot of people didn't like it. I do like it. You probably can't even tell how much I'm using it because this will last forever. So it looks like it's my skin, but better. But it really is a good bronzer for a blush for me. So I like this. It'd be a good time to get a good deal on that. If you're looking for blushers, I feel like NARS is undefeated in this category. Taj Mahal, one of my favorites. That's just black girl magic right here. I think this is Exhibit A probably. Then there's Savage and Torrid in here. And Torrid can be a bronzer, a shiny bronzer, if you're looking for that. So mentioning products, lip products I absolutely love. My favorite lip product right now is by a brand called Scooby West, which is not in Sephora. Unfortunately, it's a black-owned brand based out of Atlanta, and their matte lipsticks are boss. I wasn't even going to mention anything because I'm mad that I've lost my second tube of the red, which is, I think it's cherry or something like that, which is unbelievable. And then I have the orange as well. You know, I love a bright lip. Unfortunately, I wasn't blessed with really full lips. And although I do dermal fillers on other folks and sometimes on myself, I've been afraid to get lip injections. The folks that know me know that like I've wanted like soup coolers since middle school. Like there's nothing better than big lips in my opinion. So I digress. I love this red. This is a really good red. This is Gwen Stefani's brand, and she has two reds. This one is gosh, I can't see y'all. I don't know what this says. I'm Still Here, I think is what it says. Gosh, am I getting that? Oh, I'm going to need readers. And then Pat McGrath. This is Elson, which is like, this is a beautiful blue base red. I mean, these two are great reds. And I'm a red lipstick girl. Or I'm a bold lipstick girl. So in the way of nudes, I have no cap, probably about 300 lip products. But these are some of the ones that I do reach for over and over again. I thought I had YSL. Their Rouge Volupes are really comfortable and very good. But I'm still wearing a mask for work when I work in the ER, as well as I'm wearing a mask personally when I'm around other people. So my go-tos are mattes. When I'm not at work, like today, then I'll probably do something shiny or gloss, which is what I prefer. But these by Fashion Fair, this was such a good, you know, I love Sam Fine. I think we've talked about that before. I think he's amazing. But these magnetized lipsticks from Fashion Fair were really, really nice. And this was in ganache, chocolate ganache. This is a beautiful nude if you're about my complexion. And the last thing I'm going to mention is probably not the type of products that I typically talk about, but this is a brand I found some time ago. When it first launched at Sephora, actually, I got these. And there are two brands that I purchased around the same time. One of them was Laurel's. And these are, I'm going to say these are lifestyle brands. And then the other is Dame. And so Dame does not just like sort of feminine products. They also sell other types of lifestyle products. But these are the only two that I have from them. And these are the body wipes for aftercare. And then this is a serum. Highly recommend these two. These are really good. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I know this was like a super long video, which was really not my intention. But as I mentioned, if you're going to get stuff during the sale, really capitalize. Like for years, I think I just kind of, you know, bought a bunch of things that I really didn't love and or need. And so if you're going to spend your hard-earned money, make sure it's towards something that you're going to use, get the value and the use out of. All right, take care, y'all. Bye.